All right, this is washing machine part one. So, Stu, you want to tell us about your and Bessie's first washing machine in your first home?
Well, the first one, I can't remember which was first, the Bendix or the Frigidaire, but anyhow, when I bought it, and all the people that bought them back then, you had to cut a hole in the floor where it was going to set, a 3 foot square, and then you poured a cement block, 3 foot square, and 3 foot. They liked it to be at least 3 foot deep, and put the bolts in the cement to hold the washing machine in place. For when they spun, they'd shake the house even sitting on cement. It just tried to tear itself all to pieces, and eventually did. But the first automatic washers was between a joke and a catastrophe.
Well, Bessie, how did you dry your clothes once you got them out of the washing machine?
Well, we had some lines fixed up there in our utility room, and we hung them on the.
Back room or a backyard.
Oh well, yeah, first in the backyard.
And so, did you
We
hang
hung
them?
them out there if the weather was wasn't raining or anything.
So, what happened when it was cold outside?
Well, you just went out there in the cold and hung up their clothes, their wet clothes.
Did they ever get frozen?
Oh yeah.
And so, did you have to bring them inside to unthaw them and let them finish drying?
Well, they would freeze dry, wouldn't they?
So, tell me about your towels. How did they feel when they'd been outside? Were they nice and soft like today's towels with the fabric softener, or describe your towels? Were they scratchy or were they real soft?
Well, it seems like they weren't as soft as they are nowadays. I mean, but if they were hung outside, they weren't too bad. I don't remember them being too bad.
Well, Stu, what about your overalls and those sort of things? How did they dry? Did they dry pretty soft like they
That
do?
kind of depended on the weather. If they hung out, froze, they'd be pretty scratchy. If the sun or wind was blowing a little, they'd be real nice and soft. But just depended
So, would they
on
ever
the
be stiff?
weather. You didn't wear them while they froze.
So that was your first washer and dryer, no dryer, your first washing machine experience then in Clay City, is that right?
Right.
Right, all right, that's,
Well, we had hand washers before we got that automatic.
well, tell me about the hand washer then.
Well, I can remember the first one that Mom had when she went from tubs and a washing board. It had 2 wooden tubs, and each one of them held about 20 gallon of water or a little more. And you washed in one and rinsed in the other, and it had a wringer that you set between them that squeezed the water back into the tub where they was washed. And they went into the rinse tub, and then the wringer turned, and you could run them through it again and put them in the tub to take them out to hang them on the clothesline. That was the first washer that I can remember, and it had a big long wooden handle that stuck up and down, and you worked it back and forth like a pump handle, only it was vertical. That turned to push a rod underneath the tubs that had teeth on it, and the tubs had teeth on it, and when you pushed it one way it turned one way, and when you pulled it back it turned the other way. That was the first washer that I can remember us having, besides just tub and washboards.
So with the tub and the washboard, how would your mom use that when she was washing clothes?
Well, the washboard just sat down in the tub and you dipped the clothes in the water and then rubbed them up and down with soap on them on the washboard.
Bessie, is that how your mom did laundry too? She had a wash tub and a washboard,
Pretty much, yeah. Mm-hmm.
and then both your moms hung the clothes out winter, summer, fall, spring,
Rain or shine, really.
rain or shine. They hung clothes out on the line.
Yeah, and when the clothes would hang there till the sun shined.
So if it was cloudy and raining and they weren't dry, they just leave them on the line.
Yeah, overnight, maybe a day or two in the night.
Day or two. Did your mom do the same thing, Bessie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So when you got your first washing machine, did you think that you were pretty high tech at that time?
Oh, yeah.
So tell me about washing machines after you had the first one that you had to put concrete in. When was the first one you got that you didn't have to have concrete in your house?
Well, we had that till we come to Center Point, and then we bought a Frigidaire that sat on the floor for as long as you wasn't using it. And when you turned it on, then it might stand on 2 legs or 3 legs or 1 leg or something, jump around like a bullfrog.
Was that how it was, Bessie?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay.
Mhm.
So did you have an electric dryer then when you got that washing
Yeah.
machine? So how was your life once you got an electric dryer? Was that just a lot better?
Oh, yeah, my goodness. Yeah.
I'll bet you felt like you were a free woman after that. You weren't committed to doing laundry so many hours a day. So you went from watching your parents with wash tubs to the miracle of being able to just add soap to your washing machine and push a button and change it over to the dryer and your dryer calls you and dings when it's done. So I like to ask this question: are the good old days the good old days, or do you like laundry in today's world?
Well, at the end of today's world.
So you wouldn't want to go back to yesterday's
No,
laundry.
thank you.
All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's a good story.